Welcome back to another episode of Slay and Pray. Alicia, how are you?
Corinna, I'm doing really good. Doing really great. It's been a great week.
I didn't have to say I missed you this week because we talked around the clock.
Yes. We're 24/7 talking.
It's funny. Um, it is so great to be with you today. I think we just have so much to get into
We
and,
really do.
our usual 52-minute time limit. So I'm
Yes.
going to hop right into Slay and Pray this week. Welcome to Slay and Pray with Alisha and Corinna, the podcast where two creative coworkers turned besties deep dive into the shows we can't stop talking about.
Because let's be real, sometimes you slay and sometimes you pray. And we're here for all of it. Let's go.
So my slay was my son's birthday. He had a birthday this week, and I really feel like it was the first year he understood all the pieces coming together and really had just the most fun time. So today we were playing with all of his toys and not for nothing, not as a brag, I can build a level age 10 Lego.
No big deal. But I could follow
No
those
big deal, but
instructions.
I started at 0 to 6 months and now I'm at 10 years old. Okay.
So
So,
you're like the smaller pieces now? You're not just the big giant pieces?
oh yeah, I'm at this set we were building has 21,000 pieces.
Oh my
I'm
God. That's
anyway,
advanced.
not for nothing. When I was growing up, moms and dads didn't give STEM toys to girls.
No,
So
not at all.
I'm behind.
So it's not my fault.
Yeah, you think it's my fault I was mad or bad at math? It was my mom's. Just kidding, mom.
Yeah.
I know you're gonna be like, you blame me for everything.
I know, that's my mom. Anytime I bring up anything from my childhood, she's like, well, sorry, I was such a bad mom.
Don't worry about it.
That's not what I meant, but okay. Well, I'm sorry I just ruined you.
Yeah. But my mom actually would bring me 2 days a week to an algebra tutor. She was like, you will pass this.
Oh my gosh, good for you.
Yeah, it was really intense.
Good for
I was
you.
really bad at math.
Me too. I don't really know how I got through it. God
No.
bless my mom. God bless her.
Oh. But I
I
don't know
do
if
remember crying at the table a lot.
that's normal.
Yeah,
I think.
that's like how you should do.
Yeah.
But now, us parents, we have ChatGPT, so
Right.
we're gonna
Well,
be able to
my
get through it.
husband is telling me I need to get through grade 3 and then he'll take over, or
We'll
grade
take
5
from there.
he'll take over. I was like, I just don't, they do it different now. You'll see when your daughter gets to school, they do fact families and groups of 10. It's all
Yeah,
these
that's what I've
things.
heard.
It's
That
so
it's
different.
different math. We all get to the same place, but it's different.
Yeah. So I'll be like this. What's 4 plus 3?
That sounds right
okay.
to me.
That's resourceful. You're using your fingers. Yeah, I still do that today. Thank God my kid really likes math and wants to do it, but
Yeah, he's probably gonna be so good at it.
he really loves it. We're in subtractions now. I'm like, okay, I don't think I can get much further, but we are gonna try.
I know. The other day, not the other day, but we were. It was actually at a party. It was a group of adults, and we were all paired. We were coupled off, and we were all doing little challenges. It was a really cool party. We were doing little challenges, and one of the challenges was basically long division. It was just 24 divided by 236, or something like that. We could not do it, and we had to solve it ourselves. I'm like, I do not remember how to do this. It was a simple thing. You probably learned it in 5th grade, but I'm like, I have no idea how to do this.
The person who got it correct, what do they do for a living? I'm honestly
I
just
know. We did have a
curious.
bunch. It was an engineer.
Okay. Yeah. I
I'm like,
mean,
listen, I went to art school, okay?
yeah. Okay, like, I'm a communication major.
Yeah.
Like, at my job now, they sometimes make me do math. I'm like,
What is this?
"What is this plus this?" Um, but yeah, and then that was really fu it was a very fun week because my son had a very fun week. My and my pray Oh, we're doing a lot on social media, and because we're doing a lot on social media, we have to look at ourselves a lot, which we
Yes,
said,
we
I
do.
think, like, 1 or 2 weeks ago, but my husband said, and I quote, "Do I ever tire of looking at myself?"
Did you tell him, take a guess, Bobby?
I was like, "Certainly not." Like, and now,
Mm,
definitely
please.
not.
Yeah. No, I just look better.
Yeah, it's just every time, I just love it more and more. But anyway, I thought that was the funniest
So
comment
funny.
because, after work is, like, time for slay and pray and momming and all these other things, but, like, yeah, I'm on my phone for several hours doing
I
things
know.
as you are, Alicia, so no, Robert, I don't tire of it, just so you know.
So then I'm actually starting to love it.
Love it more than I should, okay? Alicia, what's up in your land? Give us the goods.
Yeah. Okay, so I'm gonna start with my pray, which my baby, 1 year old, recently started daycare. And so anyone who has a kid in school or daycare, you know what comes along with that. She was sick all week, which was super bummer. Um they actually did the whole they called me and they asked me to come pick her up because she wasn't feeling good. Although I did come and she seemed fine. So I don't she seemed like exactly like how I dropped her off. But she like they they told me like she just wasn't eating very well. And then they're all she's usually a really good eater. She is, she's a really
Get
good
it,
eater.
girl.
Oh yeah. She's like, I always wondered if they're just like throwing away the food because everything comes home empty. And I think she's just going to town.
It's just like, I love my food. You know what's
Yes.
so great about that? Because my kid was like that too. Even on her sickest day, she'll still eat something.
Yeah. That was not an issue at all this week.
Yeah.
Is eating.
It's like, "Well, why is that bad?" Like,
I
even if
know.
it's just applesauce 3 times a day or whatever, I don't
Seriously.
know.
Well, her main food group is a quesadilla. Like,
Uh,
she will go hard on a quesadilla, or she'll go hard on just cheese, which is just basically a quesadilla. So
Feels
I
like
can
her
always
and
that's
I are
my
be
safe
great friends.
food. Yeah.
Yeah, her safe food is cheese.
Cheese in any form. So
She likes beans.
she has like beans, she's a French toast, pancakes. I recently started making these like little puff pastry, like roll up little cream cheese broccoli things because she will
Yes,
not touch a
beans.
vegetable, which is very, very unfortunate. So I have to like find a way to like secretly blend in vegetables into every single thing. So I'll do like sweet potatoes and broccoli in like a cream cheese. Everything's in cream cheese. She loves cream cheese.
When
Her
you have
whole
to
life is cream
stop
cheese.
buying whole milk, you're gonna be sad for yourself. We're, like, back to 2 and 1%. I'm like, "This is sad.
Yeah, this isn't good at all. So yeah.
Who would even drink this?"
Well, she was sick, so then I was sick, which is just so much fun. Because the day that they were like, "Can you like, she's probably not feeling good. Do you want to come get her?" I was also not feeling good.
No, actually,
I know. I was like, "Can't you
no.
take a nap? Let her take a nap there."
I can only get better if she's not
Yes.
around with her snot.
Seriously. So I went and picked her up, and she actually fell asleep on the ride home, which she never, ever, ever does. She does not fall asleep in the car. That is not her thing. And so she fell asleep on the ride home. I was like, okay, well, I'm just gonna put her right into bed. She went right into bed
We
and
did?
she fell asleep. I took her shoes off and she like stayed conked out. And then as soon as I put the blanket on, she goes, and then she wakes up and it was over. Then it was 2 hours of trying to put her back to sleep. It was it was it was the
Now
worst.
that it
So
is that yours that's just your prey, right?
that's just my prey.
there. I was like, "Wait a minute. Wait, she did fall asleep in the car. That's a prey. I
I
mean,
know
it's like
that's a sleigh.
she's a
Oh my
prey
god.
in a sleigh."
My sleigh this week, just getting through it. That's actually been a good I don't feel like I have one thing that I'd say, like, "This was totally my sleigh," but it's been a good week besides that.
Yeah, I think, like, my sleigh
It was a
was,
rough
like
Friday.
yeah, before, birthday festivities this weekend, I was like, "I don't have one happy thing to
Like, this can't be the podcast. This is not the
yeah."
vibe of the
It's
podcast.
not like
Every
I
week I say I
somehow
don't have a sleigh.
yeah, I suffered through work and I made
Yeah.
it. Barely. I cry. Oh, I did cry this week. Yeah, so I don't know, barely made it this week.
Yes, I did.
Yeah, I did cry.
Bunch of toys from Goodwill. That's my sleigh. Yes, that's my
Perfect.
thing. Yes. 'Cause I've been she needs to transition from, like, little bitty baby toys to, like, toddler toys.
Toys, middle of the road toys.
Yeah, so I'm like, "Oh, let me go check out Goodwill, what they have there," 'cause, all those toys people just are getting rid of toys all the time,
That's smart.
and I needed some outside toys for her, and
That's
she loves it.
smart.
So, I got one of those little, like, Fisher-Price telephones that you, like, pull along on a string and stuff like that. I think they made it, like, 70 years ago, but she loves it.
Cute.
Yeah,
That's
that's my sleigh.
adorable. Well, good. I did, like, so much television watching this week, but did you?
I wouldn't say I did a bunch, but I did hit a few, so I'm
Okay.
excited to
Well, here's my thought, like, I don't know if it's because we're doing this as, like, a job or whatever, like a 4th job. It I can't find something that, like, I wanna hop into. Like, I don't know if it's like I'm
Yeah.
like, "Dee, dee," like, it's almost like overstimulation of options.
I am mourning the end of a show right now, so it's, like, hard to jump back
Which
into something right
show?
now. Gilded Age.
Oh. Did you finish it?
Yeah. It did.
Okay,
I
what'd you
know.
think? Give me the
Ugh,
deets. What are you thinking?
I freaking love it.
Okay.
So, like, I last week I told you that I was watching it, and you asked me, but, like, I was caught off guard. You asked me what my favorite character was, and I, like, couldn't answer last week, but I was like, "I do know my favorite character." I love season 2, the Russells, like,
Mhm.
um
Main characters.
yeah, the main character, Bertha and George or whatever.
Bertha, like, they did
I
her so dirty with that
I know
name.
they did, but I think they're trying to show that, like, that's where she came from,
Yeah.
like,
Bertha.
she was from nothing, yeah.
By the way, if her name is Bertha, like, that's beautiful.
It's a beautiful name. No shade. But yes, so I just love season 2. I'm not gonna spoil the season 3, well, although I guess this is gonna spoil it, but
Season 3,
I
wait,
love
is there 3
how
seasons?
yeah,
Okay.
the 3rd season is the one that just came out.
Oh, I thought there was only 2. Okay.
No. Have you watched season 3?
Yeah,
Oh, okay. Anyways, I love how much they love each other.
I know.
I because you assume watching these shows that, like, he's, like, this big powerful guy, so he's probably not very good at being a husband and also, like, is cheating on her. Like, that's just, like, a given, you think, but he loves her so much, and he, like, proves it to her, but, like, there was, like, a woman in his bed, and he was like, "I love my wife." And, like, how he, like, literally is, like, paying people off, threatening people to be his wife's friend, like
Right.
I was like, "Would you pay people to come to my party?" And he's like, "Sure."
Yes, if you'd give me a list.
Yeah. I'm like, "Would you threaten them?" So much, and I also love the Footman story.
Oh,
The I love that storyline.
that. Wait a minute. Did you so Miriam's cousin,
Oscar.
that yeah, Oscar Van Ryan,
Uh-huh.
what happened to his character at the
It was like a freaking gut punch. They wanted to Downton Abbey, and they freaking did with the whole what was that guy's name that they just
John
killed?
Adams?
Yeah. Well, John Adams in this show, but remember they killed
Oh,
someone off on Downton?
yes, not Michael.
I forgot his
Yeah,
name,
it's not
but they were just
Michael.
like, "Bam, he's dead."
Right after she had the baby.
Yes!
Matthew Crawley.
Yes. That is
Ugh.
literally how it felt. That's also how, what is that chemistry show? On
Lessons in Chemistry, which you
Yes!
yeah, and I was like, "I love this show. It's the best show I've ever seen," and you were like, "What are you, a monster?"
I know. I told you in the early days of this podcast that I saw that and I couldn't finish for like 2 months that show.
You were like, "Good morning." That's what I
Yes.
did with Just Like That. They killed off one of the main characters and the love of the main character's life, and I was so mad at them. I boycotted
Hurts.
for, like, 2.5 years.
Yeah. You just have to. Sometimes it hurts too bad, and so that's how it felt with the Oscar, and, like, he literally just got done telling that John Adams guy, like, basically, "I love you," in the Gilded Age way, and then they do him dirty. Ugh, it was,
Run
like,
him over
literal
by a
gut
horse
punch.
and a buggy. It was like, "Wait, you have to look both ways before you cross the street."
As soon as he walked into the street, I was like, "He's dead. He's dead." I just braced myself. He's dead. So freaking rough.
Right. But
So,
I
yeah.
was like, "Ooh, there's foreshadowing here."
But you know who I thought was gonna die was
Russell.
Mr. Russell, but, Larry Russell. Because as soon as they were like, "I love you so much, you know, we're gonna get married," and he's like, "But I gotta leave for a month," I was like, "He's gonna die."
Dead.
There has to be because there's something there. This is not gonna go perfect, the month
He's
that he's
dead on the
gone.
train.
You're dead. 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 Just gotta start guessing.
What? They did Miriam so dirty.
You
How
really
could
did.
they? Could they? When she has, like, 3 engagement duds, I'm like, "You shouldn't have been at a strip club, Larry." Like, and
I
if you
know.
were, like, connect with the men, make sure everyone has the same story.
Yes, I know. He should have told John. That's his fault.
I agree.
Yeah, that's so because
Additionally
he was like, we were nowhere."
we were at Delmonico. Additionally, if you get engaged, and this is just, like, a general PSA, you shouldn't go out with anyone but your fiancé.
Yes. Especially if you're gonna leave for a month, the night before, you should probably, like, spend it with her. Or the day of your engagement, just go ahead and clear your plates. Just, anyone who's looking for some tips.
Yeah. Also, I don't like the strife between the Russells.
I don't either. That last
Like,
episode really,
question.
like because they were all good at the ball, the Newport ball, and then the next morning, Russell was still mad. I was like, "Oh." I was even like, "Why are you even mad? It's over." Like, she's happy because he's mad because of Gladys,
Which I
but
was upset about too,
me
but she's
too.
happy.
I know she's, like, really happy now. So,
You
like,
know.
honestly, her mom called it.
Yeah, and, she's ringing her bell, like, she's like, "Oh, I can't believe I lived without sex this long."
Exactly. So she's doing just fine.
She's freaking happy, okay?
We are gonna have to put spoilers in the description of the show
Yeah,
'cause I really
sorry,
took it
yeah,
straight to the end here.
yeah. My aunt will be happy we talked about this because she
Somebody did call us out. They were like, "Can you put a
Who?
3-second spoiler on your reels?" Because we, uh, we kinda did some spoilers for Summer, and,
Who? Just a
it's my
random?
friend. No, it's my friend.
Oh, sorry, friend.
Yes. Sorry, Sulema. Shout out Sulema. She's not listening.
Well, she should be listening, and then maybe
She
we would put
should.
a spoiler warning if she
Exactly.
would commit.
So this is for you, Sulema. You
Yeah,
need to commit.
commit, okay? And then we will do whatever you want, okay? Do you
Yes.
follow us now? Like, you do, obviously,
She
okay.
does, she does, she does.
Okay, you know what? When you're mourning a show or a book ending, you do have to just take that time.
Yeah, it's hard to get into it
Mhm.
again. Get into something else because you want it to be. Because I even started another show called The Empress, which I realized was a German show. It's in German. It just didn't feel the same, you know?
Awesome. Was there subtitles? I hate to read and watch a show.
No, it was dubbed.
Oh, I can't do that.
Yeah, because I was like 15 minutes in, I was like, "This looks weird." It took me have you ever watched Money Heist?
Look alive, Alicia. No.
Okay, Money Heist is in Spanish, and it
Really?
legit took me 8 episodes to realize it was dubbed. Like, literally 8, like, that's not even an exaggeration. I was like,
Wait,
"Oh."
the only the only show I ever watched dubbed was in German that they dubbed in English, obviously. It's called Maxton Hall on Amazon, and
Okay.
Bobby came in and he was like, "Is that dubbed?" And I was like, "Yeah, but it's just so good. I've moved past it."
Yeah, sometimes it's so good. Literally, the only reason I noticed is because I had the subtitles on, and the subtitles weren't matching what they were saying. So I was like, "Why is
Get
everything
you.
so different?"
That'll get you. That and sleep deprivation. It's a hell
Yeah,
of a drug.
seriously. So anyways, we kinda jumped, but do you wanna go through what you were watching?
I wanna give a big shout out to my niece because she told me, because I told her, like, "You can find us on YouTube," and she was, like, so, like, Auntie Coco, oh my god, like, she was like I was like, "Man, we'll remember that for life," but she was like, "Have you watched K-pop Demon Hunters?" And I was like, "No, do I need to?" And she was like, "Yes, everyone's obsessed." So, I put it on. Not me, bopping to Soda Pop. I'm like, "This is a banger." Okay? A banger.
I have heard so I would never click on this show, ever. This is not something that I would go like, "Oh,
Well,
let's check it out."
I
I
do
have
think
heard
we all
so
know
many
that.
but yeah, but I have heard so many good things about it. How good it is and how many bops it is, and, like, people love it. Because I'm, like, not a K-pop person. Are you a
Me
K-pop
either.
person?
But no, but I honestly think it's so fun. And that Soda Pop song was, like, on the top of Spotify, and I was like, "What the hell is that?" Okay. K-pop Demon Hunters. I keep going to my son, I'm like, "Hey, do you wanna watch K-pop Demon Hunters?" He's like, "Mom, demon is a bad" and I'm like, "Okay."
He's keeping you pure.
Yeah. Um, I finished And Just Like That, which
Are you
it had,
mourning?
like, a womp womp ending.
Ah.
She was just like spoiler, she was just literally at her desk writing at the end, and I was like,
Ah.
"Anywho, no one died, so that's good."
I
Um,
bet you this is gonna be one of those, like, Downton where there's, like, 55 other parts to it. So, like, Sex
Spill the
and the
Date?
City. Yeah.
Oh, you
No,
mean
and
Sex
Just
and
Like
Just
That.
Like That? I think
Yeah.
they're done that. They're all, like, getting in their 60s.
Literally, Downton did a whole movie a couple years ago about how they're just so done, we're making a movie about it, and now they're
Yeah.
coming out with another one. So,
Well,
nothing's done.
they've already done 2 movies.
I know, but, like, nothing's done.
I know. There's
The
such a demand
fans
for it too.
I know the fans are in charge. Ask Adam
Um,
Scott.
that's true. And then your girl watched Parks and Rec.
Where'd you start, and how'd you like it?
So, I started on season 1 because I forgot that you said to start on season 2,
Don't ever do season
but I
1.
liked it.
Okay.
I thought it
It's
was
just
funny. I watched
it is
30
well, it's hilarious. I mean, thank you, I'll take it because, yes,
Yeah,
it is so good.
you were right, I was wrong.
So
It's the only time I'm
I
gonna say that to you.
well, good thing it's recording.
Yeah, you can listen back. But no, seriously, I thought it was really funny, and
It gets so much better too, just so much better.
the
I
cast is
laugh
like
out
it
loud
is.
to that show.
It is so funny. The cast is all-star.
Yes, so good.
Yeah,
I'm so glad you're in it. Well, season 2, honestly, they, like, really take off. I'd say the end of season 2, and then
okay.
it's just it's just too good,
It's a
Karina.
good show. It really is
It's
a good
so
show.
good.
We've
It's
been
very work relatable too. It's so fun.
It feels like office vibes.
Yeah, well, it's the same people. It's a technical spin-off, but I mean, it's not the same world, but it's
No.
literally all the same people.
Yeah, so we've been doing that in Modern Family. Modern Family is just so funny. I've never done a rewatch of Modern Family.
So good. That's on my cycle, like my always
Rotation.
going.
No, it's so funny though. Like,
It's so good.
you knew what they were doing with that show. Even season 1 is a hit. Like,
Yes, it really is. Yeah, Modern Family hits from the beginning for
it's
sure.
so funny.
The
Jay,
only one I would yes.
I love Jay.
I would say the last season was just kinda like, "Meh," but every other season for that one, so good.
I just
So, yeah, you should if you love Modern Family, you're gonna love Parks and Rec, and you're
Mhm,
also gonna love, New Girl. Have you ever watched that?
mhm.
Yes, New Girl,
New
Brooklyn
Girl is good.
Nine-Nine, so
Brooklyn
good.
Nine my husband loves, of course.
Yes, because The Office, Brooklyn Nine-Nine, and Parks and Rec, those are all the same people creating.
That's so funny.
And Superstore.
Well, I like that show.
Yes, so all those have the same vibe.
Um, I was thinking through a question, but I can't think of it. The couple is Cam and in Modern Family, the Phil and Claire, Jay
Oh,
and
yeah,
Gloria,
Cam
and
and Mitchell.
Cam and Mitchell.
Yes.
So my husband and I are, like, going back and forth, and he's like, "You're definitely Mitchell, like, you." I'm like, "Who are you? Claire?" Like, you're sometimes you get Claire vibes, you know? Like, you do that with Mundo, like, pick, like, what
Yes,
character and every now and
yes,
again, I'm like, "I just wanna be Cam." Like, I wanna
yeah,
dress up my kid
yeah.
and just take photos, and
Gosh.
the they're at Manny's fencing tournament, and he has, like, the full camera out. He's just like he might be one of my, like, all-time favorite characters on television, Cam.
Yes, oh, I love that
Mm.
one. God, that show is so good. That is laugh out loud. Laugh out freaking loud. I will laugh at that show and be like, "God, this show is so funny."
It
Like, I'm
is.
impressed.
It's such a feel-good show, and no I don't think anyway, like, Major dies in it.
So, this week, what I watched, I did a turn and burn,
Right, you
unfortunately.
have to,
Yeah.
unfortunately.
I do believe this is probably a good show, it just was not for me.
Okay, let's start there.
Because well, there's 2 seasons of it, so I believe there's a fan base. It just was not
Okay,
me. It's called Your Honor. This is not a new show, again.
okay.
It's not a new show, it has that dude from Malcolm in the Middle, the dad, and Breaking Bad, the dad. What is Bryan Cranston.
Right. What?
He's a judge.
It's not oh, no, it isn't new.
No, it's not new, but it's, ongoing. I believe there's, like,
Okay,
gonna be more seasons.
okay.
Um, it's just too drama for me. It's very suspenseful, which I have enough anxiety in my life. I don't need more. So, I do believe there is
Okay,
a it's a good show. It's just not my show.
okay.
It's very similar to I think it's called Saving Jacob on Apple TV, where it's like they're trying to get their son off of like, he committed a crime, and they're trying to prove that he didn't, basically. So, anyways, very, very
Okay,
similar
like
to that.
Brian Landry
Yeah,
vibes.
honestly, pretty much.
Jeez Louises.
So oh, and I wanted to pull one from the archives because I watched this show before we were ever doing this podcast, but it was something I talked about with you, which is Paradise on
Wait,
Netflix or Hulu?
wait, with
Yeah,
that
Hulu.
hottie.
What is that guy's name? Sterling K. Brown.
Oh, he's so good looking.
This show I just need to emphasize how good this show is, and there will be more seasons, which is also why I wanna bring it up. Um, it is so it's like one of those shows where you think it's one thing. All the previews and stuff feel like it's one thing, which is like he's the Secret Service for the president and the president dies. So they show all that stuff in the previews. But it's like did you ever watch, This Is Us? The drama on TV or whatever?
I mean, here and there, like, I can't watch things that are, like, very real life. Like, we
Yes,
do
so
enough of
that was you're crying, and I think I cried all through season 1 and 2
it's
of This Is Us.
and then,
If
like,
you wanna
there
cry, watch This Is Us.
oh,
But
no.
if you watch that show, there is a really big, like, reveal slash, like, you think one thing and it turns out to be something else.
Okay.
in This Is Us, and it's the same showrunner, writer, director person that did Paradise. So it's very like bait and switch, and the show is so good. So I just need to bring it up again so people can watch and get ready for the new season, which I don't know when it's coming out. It's the beginning of next year because I
Oh
think
my
at the
god.
beginning of this year is when it came out.
Is it just one season?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And Sterling K. Brown was in This Is Us as well. So,
I feel like we did cover a lot of ground. Oh, did you
yeah.
want to talk about the last thing on your list?
Well, I just had one thing, which is Sex and the City. And I
Sex
will
and
tell you,
the
I did
City.
think it was Sex in the City up until earlier this week. So,
What
Sec-
trade you? Like just looking at the logo or something?
I think you wrote it on our what we're watching this week. I was like, oh, I didn't know it was and.
Perfect. Starting at ground one.
Yep.
Zero. Literally.
I'm still trying to get through.
Did you start on season 2?
No, I started on season 1. You told me I
Not
had to
like
get through.
episode 6?
Well, I want to start from the beginning or I'm not going to know who anyone is.
The beginning is rough.
It was rough. But I'm giving it a chance, but I'm still watching it, but I'm not.
I would
Not
just like, now that you know the people, go to the last episode of season 1.
okay, maybe I'll do that because
And
this
then
is rough.
I don't think you'll miss much.
Okay, I'll do that.
Because she meets Mr. Big right at the end of season 1, and that's when the show changes,
Takes off. Okay,
in my
so I'm watching that.
okay. Well, great. Good for you. Thanks for trying. Look at us doing new things this week.
Yeah.
And we'll be right back. And we're back into our new favorite segment.
Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
Has Alicia seen it? Alicia, this week, miraculously, you have seen one of the 3 things I have asked you. What a
Dun, dun,
freaking
dun,
win.
dun, dun, dun,
Ding,
dun,
ding,
dun,
ding, 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 ding,
dun.
ding. Okay, so is not a win. You have never seen Center Stage, which I saw with my father in the theater. He took me. My dad always liked a chick flick, which is so funny. But there is a very intense sex scene. I mean, I was like in 9th grade and watching
Girl,
anything, I was like so mortified. I was like, I can't bear right now.
he was probably mortified too. He was like,
Yeah.
this is
I
a bad
mean,
idea.
everybody relates to that, right? Like, that is very relatable. Okay.
I saw Dodgeball with my grandma, my grandpa, and I don't really remember Dodgeball, but I do remember. I mean, it's pretty. I think it's like has some pretty raunchy parts, like
Yeah.
just funny raunchy. I'm like, this is a really bad idea.
So inappropriate.
Yes.
God, that's hilarious. Um, so you've never seen Center Stage. You've never seen Practical Magic, which like
Is that a TV show?
Practical Magic is a movie from like 20 years ago with Sandra Bullock and Nicole Kidman. They're witches and they're making a Practical Magic 2, which is why it's timely.
Maybe I'll watch
Yes.
it.
No.
I
It's
probably won't.
so good for like Halloweenish time.
Okay.
And then what she has seen, people, dun dun dun, Coyote Ugly.
I have seen that.
Of all the things that I thought you would never say yes to.
I actually also watched that at my grandma's house.
Alicia. No
She
wonder
wasn't
you
there.
don't.
Because she had HBO, and there was like when they would go to bed,
Yeah.
I would get the TV because they had the TV the whole day,
Yeah.
and there was like a back room, and I'm like, oh, let's just watch this. And yeah, so I have seen it. Yay!
Yay! That I think I saw that in 8th grade, which again, probably very inappropriate.
I know
But
it. It definitely is.
but the soundtrack was so popular. Like I remember that soundtrack, and I think Legally Blonde came out. Have you seen Legally Blonde?
I have seen Legally Blonde.
Oh my god, 2 for 2. Holy
I mean,
shit.
if it's a comedy, there's a good chance I've seen it.
That soundtrack and Coyote Ugly were like bopper bangers that year. 2001. 2001?
That sounds about right.
Yeah, I
2 or
graduated high school
3.
in '05.
Okay. That's so funny.
So speaking of high school
Oh,
reunion,
5. That means it's
yeah, my high school reunion is in like 4 weeks or
if
5 weeks.
this many plus this many.
Right. It's too many. By the way, there's only like 12 people going. I'm like,
Well, I told you, I mean, I don't even know when mine was. My 10-year?
well, no one goes to their 10-year, Alicia,
And then, well, my 20-year is coming up
next year.
in a couple of years now.
You said you graduated in
2008.
'06?
8. Are you, like, fact checking me? I promise you it was 2008.
No, 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 no. I'm just trying to think back a little bit to like some of our conversations. So
They're gonna fact check me. Go, no, you didn't.
yeah, I'm like calling Marie up right
You
now.
were, you graduated in when?
Oh, 5.
Oh, 5. That's right. So yeah, like, dang. We weren't even in high school together. Well, we were, but just 1 year.
Were? No one should let you do the math either.
I assure you, nobody does.
Correct. Okay, well that is so fun. Alicia, 1 out of 25 ain't bad, girl. We'll be right back. Okay, we're back. Alicia, what are we gonna do when the show ends?
I know.
No, but really,
Although I am very happy, I feel like the show has officially started. I mean, I feel like I've been waiting a long time for this season to like really start taking off. And boy, did it.
it really did. It
I feel like
really
we've
did.
been like setting up this whole season. I'm like, can we just set up a few things in like 3 episodes and then like I want a hard, what, like 8 episodes?
No, literally one of the comments back on our TikTok, I was like, I don't know how she's gonna wrap it up in 4 episodes. And one person was like, to be fair, it could already be over.
Yeah.
I was like, good point.
That's like god dang true.
Yeah. I was like, we feel that. But never fear, once it's over, we have so many other rewatches. I filled our shared calendar with a bunch of stuff, but we're so inundated in this community. It's almost like an it's like becoming too much for me, I think.
It is a lot.
So like
It's too much information to even put in.
no, and I have so much respect for these people who never respond to my DMs, by the way, but
Mhm.
that they
And if you're listening, please do check your
they're
DMs.
not. Don't you worry, they're not. But these people that go through like these deep dives,
Yeah.
how? Like I think we're just normal fans.
Yes. I mean, some of these people, I'm like, how did you even see? I was watching one, it's like, did you notice the ribbon on the side of her head? That's really important. So if you fast forward to the previews, you can see that right at the tip of the screen. I'm like,
Exactly. I don't know about you, but like I watch those and I'm like, am I dumb?
I
I
know.
don't
I'm like, I'm real surface level on these episodes.
like I don't look at the clocks. I don't do the this, the that. Like I don't
The
know the
color means nothing to me.
right. I mean, thankfully I did catch the hydrangeas changing colors. Like I was
Yes.
like, oh my God, like I'm there.
Yes.
But I mean, that's it, you know?
I think the only thing that like hits is the music. Like, you know what I mean? Like, you can like, okay, this is a perfect song for this. Or like, oh, she's singing Taylor Swift's Red. You know, loving him was red and like that kind of stuff. But I go no deeper.
Easy, easy. Like
Yeah, they're like
level
literally
1.
saying it. Loving him
Yeah.
is red.
So, Alicia, do you wanna read the summary and then we'll get into fan theories and then I put up a ask us anything box before we started recording. So
So excited.
we have a couple of questions and one's really just like a reminder for you, Alicia, which
For me,
yeah. And then we'll go from there. But what is this, episode 8? What are we on?
7,
Oh,
episode 7 of season 3. It's called Last Hurrah. So, like, what could the possible next ones be called?
Last Dance? No, that always
No, they
been
already called
last,
Last Dance. Last Hurrah is
last
like,
exit.
I know. Last summer. Maybe they'll do a flash forward. Last summer. Anyways, let's read the synopsis
Okay,
on
hit
this
it.
week's episode. On this week's episode of The Summer I Turned Pretty, the gang is back at Cousins Beach. A joint bachelorette bachelor party celebration spirals into something much more. That's how you know it's good, is when it's like starts fun and you just like get a real dramatic ending. People are crying, we've lost people. That's a good
Mhm,
party. It's a good night on the town.
mhm.
Um Celebrations spiral into something much more charged than expected. Amid the party, Belly repeatedly crosses paths with Conrad, even learning it was him, not Taylor, who convinced her mom to come to the bridal shower. That was so sweet. Also I don't know how they got there. But anyways, the emotional
Do
peak
that. Jesus, come
I
on.
know. I know. The emotional peak arrives at the beach that night. Conrad reveals a secret. Jeremiah cheated on Belly during spring break, a betrayal she claims she's forgiven. But then Conrad, torn and vulnerable, confesses he never stopped loving her and begs her not to marry his brother. Ugh, last ditch effort. That's what the next one's going to be called.
Oh, it must be.
Uh, Despite the raw honesty, Belly coldly rebuffs him, insisting, "We were never anything," before walking away. Moments later, she collapses in tears, clutching her chest, betrayal, regret, and love crashing down all at once.
That was so intense.
This one was so good. I feel like finally we're freaking getting somewhere. I wish all the episodes were like this.
I just
It
that
was so
that
good.
beach scene, number 1, like, I knew it was gonna be on the beach. It followed the book, like, to a T.
I saw a TikTok where somebody read the book during the scene. So, like, they did the
Yes,
part in the show and
yes,
then read the narration, like,
yes.
paused the show and read the narration in between, and then continued the show and then read the narration. I was like, wow, I feel like I'm getting the whole picture here.
God, that was so fun. Like, how do these people think to do these things? Um,
Right?
so some other fan theories on the interwebs, because y'all, we spent a lot of time commenting, reviewing,
Yes.
reposting.
Yes.
So reoccurring clocks hinting at infinity and the
Did you see the
lyrics,
infinity
the
on
infinity of the nostril.
that's how you know she's
He really means it.
Conrad's?
Exactly. Um, and lyrics like Billie Eilish when the party's over to underline Belly's emotional state. They used Billie Eilish when the party's over in the episode in season 2 when she calls Laurel and she's like, "Mommy, everything's ruined." They use that. And then they used a cover of it here. So I don't know what that means, but, like, somebody who does a deep dive, like, I'm
Sure, it
sure.
means something.
Also, I wrote today and our favorite book bee Danny or whatever, she viewed our story because I tagged her. Jenny Han posted a picture of James from Vanderpump Rules, and he had this famous scene that was like, "It's not about the pasta," and she put, "It's not about the corsage," and I was like,
What does that
"What
mean?
does that mean?" So I was
Yeah.
like, "Someone, like, what does this mean?"
Yeah,
Like,
somebody decipher this. Somebody much smarter
hello?
than me, please decipher.
Somebody
I haven't
write
even
me
heard,
that.
like, follow-ups from that.
I don't wanna hunt for it, like, someone just tell me.
I know.
Like,
TikTok fan theories.
oh, this was a crazy one. Jeremiah doing online classes in the fall while Belly's at Finch instead of Paris. He hasn't told her that his dad offered her a job. And he's like, "I'm just gonna do online classes." They freaking
His
bought an
dad offered her
apartment.
a job? Did I
Him a
miss that
job.
part? Him a job, yeah,
Yeah.
okay.
His dad
Mm,
offered him a job. He said, "Oh, I'll just be taking online classes in the fall." And I was like,
yeah,
"You
she has
better fucking not be."
I know, because the whole reason she's staying from Paris is to be with him, and so now he's not even gonna be with her?
And he didn't even think of her. First off, nobody should everybody needs to move on. I'm
Yes.
team literally nobody. Like,
Yes.
move. Please choose yourself. Please, please.
I think she is. I think she's totally gonna choose
Why
herself.
do women like? Let's give women a super good rap here. You know what I mean? Like,
I
let's.
think she is.
You do.
Question. The
What?
book.
Yeah.
So I feel like this season really, really does Jeremiah. I'm not team Jeremiah, but I feel like they are like doing Jeremiah dirty this whole season. Like they don't really like every single thing he does is just the worst kind of human. Like like being selfish, picking himself, not showing up for her, crap like that. Going
Yeah, that's guys being 21 to 23.
But I mean, he was like not like that the first 1 and 2. You know what I mean?
Well, I think they're trying to hard pivot because, like, we have this Conrad situation.
Like, how could anybody at this point like Jeremiah, even as a person, like, let alone with Belly?
It is almost like they were like, "Okay, Conrad was an asshole last season, Jeremiah, we're gonna flip them." So now Conrad is, like, overly likable,
Hmm.
and you're just
Yeah,
like,
because like, how do you not be Team Conrad? He's the only normal person right now.
"What, do we all
But
have amnesia? Like, come
I,
on."
but I mean, Conrad wasn't even in season 2 even like he was going through a lot, and I don't think he processed things well, but like he was going through something. Whereas this season, I feel like they're just showing Jeremiah's true colors of the kind of person he is. Does that make sense?
Yeah, I mean, it does. I like him. I don't know if I like him as an actor or if I just like or if I, like, feel for him. I don't know. I find him
Okay.
endearing.
I don't. To me, I'm like, he's a horrible person. I wouldn't even be friends with this person.
I mean, Alicia, you wouldn't be friends with him? Like,
Don't go that far. Are you offended?
no, I'm just like, "What?" Like, I don't know. I personally am at the place of, like, I think I myself am ready to move on.
I guess that's true. Well, I think we're about to get that. Somebody's about to be punched, and they're not punched yet. So we're missing the punch scene. We're missing the walking down. Somebody pointed out like all the scenes we haven't seen yet in
Yes.
the from the trailers, and it's the
Yeah.
punch scene, the walking down the aisle
Yeah.
scene. So I'm more to freaking come. It's crazy that like
I don't know.
everyone in the Summer I Turned Pretty community, like we all felt that this was a peak episode. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, everyone was, like, waiting like, as if it was a premiere. They were, like,
It felt like
waiting.
it.
It did feel like it, and there was no reason for us to, like, really feel that way. We just all were like, "It's about to hit," and it freaking
Well,
did.
we have to wait every week, and then Wednesdays, like, we cannot go online at all. Like,
I know.
not even for a minute. Like,
I
if
know.
you need something on Wednesdays, you have to email us.
I know. It's all spoilers. Yes, it's if
All
you need to
spoilers.
email me.
Um, but it ain't right, and, like, we both don't watch till, like, 10 PM
I know.
Wednesday.
I mean, I don't have
So
time in the morning, and then I'm busy
no.
all day.
Well, this Wednesday, I happened to be up at 4 AM, and I was like, "Should I watch?"
You
Then I was like,
happen to be up at 4 AM.
"I don't
I think I
know."
went to sleep like, I was awake at till 3 because of the baby.
Let's see what else. Oh, this is really interesting. So Jenny Han is a Zennial. So I saw this one fan channel that was giving all these examples of women not going to Paris. Like, of course, Lauren Conrad, which have been, like, harping at you, like, she never went to Paris, and she's, like, a laughing stock online about it to this day. And it was, like, 4 different people, and then it was like, "Belly is going." And I'm like, "Well, when the hell is she gonna get
I
there?"
know. I thought that too. I was like, "They're getting married next tomorrow, so, like, when does she go to Paris?"
I don't know. Like,
Okay.
I, like, literally can't understand. And
So,
then
the wedding isn't even, like, peak episode then, because that obviously happens next episode, and we still have to go to Paris, like
yeah, we also I think you called it, that the famous walk down the aisle scene is the rehearsal.
yeah.
There's
That's
a
what I heard. I
somebody
did a
pointed out the bouquet is a ribbon bouquet from the bridal.
Mhm. Someone was talking about this is what I was talking about when they're like, there was a ribbon, and on the corner of the screen, you can kind of see the same color. Like, if you notice the ribbon on her hair.
It's too much. It's
I
too
know.
much.
I was like, no, I didn't notice that. I didn't go over this picture like 1,000 times.
It's, like, way too much.
Yeah. So I think everyone is coming to the conclusion that it's a rehearsal, and they're gonna call it off sometime between rehearsal. Oh, someone also said that it's rehearsal and Jeremiah doesn't get back from his fishing trip on time, and so Conrad has to, like, stand in for him, and so she's, like, almost walking down the aisle to him. That's a fan theory. I don't know.
It's like a redo of the dead ball.
Yeah, pretty much. So, I don't know, we'll see next episode.
Alicia, I couldn't take that. Like, can this guy learn his lesson?
I know, and also, like, can anyone get a clue and, like, stop putting Conrad and Belly together? Like,
No, they're not brother sister, John, whatever you're Adam. They've fucked
sister, like, no,
multiple times.
they
Okay,
fully dated. Like,
they
no, this is weird.
they have had relations, Adam.
Also, Adam is the most clueless dad in the entire world. Just so upsettingly clueless.
That's another movie you haven't seen. That Thing You Do. He's the
No, I have
lead
not seen it.
actor in That Thing You Do, and Tom Hanks is in it. That
Oh, I
is
did.
a good movie. And Liv Tyler.
No, I've never seen that.
This is so good. I mean, I don't know if it's so I mean, it's pretty good, like, but I like anytime it's on it.
You'll watch it. Oh, I also want to point out, um, what is Belly's friend? She goes, "Who's Dave Matthews?" Do you remember that part in this episode?
I missed it twice. I watched it twice. I was like, "Focus, focus." How
His
rude.
friend was her Alex or something? Her other best friend
It's
that
with
she
an
had.
A. Yeah, what is that?
I don't
Annika.
remember her name. Annika. She goes, "Who's Dave Matthews?" I was like, "They're literally trying to outrage us." That was a direct hit to millennials.
That was so wrong. In fact, it was downright rude.
It was just straight rude. My sister is gonna be so mad. Shout out Melissa.
Actually, mine too. Shout out Regina and Alicia. Um, so okay, I want to read. Sorry, I did like a whole like book differences thing, and I mean,
I
we don't
love that.
necessarily have to get into it.
No, let's go
Uh,
into it because I would like to know like what the original thought was, and you get a little bit more.
so our two comments from our AMA was Taylor taking shots of tequila has debunked Core's theory of Taylor being pregnant.
Yeah, she was like went so
Mine,
hard. She went so hard on the bachelor party.
and she was doing smoking weed. Like,
Yeah. I
yes,
mean,
I even wrote Taylor's definitely not pregnant. LOL.
no, she is.
If
That's
she
a whole
is,
different story.
she's in denial, and we're in trouble. And then the other comment was is tell Alicia that was not her first heat stroke. It happened to her at another long day at the pool in San Antonio.
Oh my god, so it was like my mom, or it was my aunt, or it was my cousin.
Shout out Melinda. Shout out Melinda. But Melinda, like, way to bring it back
I
because
know. I must have been young. I don't remember.
is Melinda older than you?
Yeah.
Hmm.
Yeah, she is maybe 6 years older than me, 7 years older than me.
Well, that's good to know because you have a very heat averse system.
I know. It really I won't go over it again, but it really took
You
me
shouldn't.
down. It took me freaking down.
You know what? But that TikTok did real good. So, like,
It
you
did.
every time I look at it, I'm like, he like that was so bad. Oh my
I
god.
was dying in that TikTok. For those that don't know, the slay TikTok that we put out where we show the quote where they say, "Stop saying slay." And then we look at each other. I was dying of heat stroke. I could have collapsed right there.
But she didn't say.
I had to push through
Push
for
through.
the
And then in
content.
fact, we even went to the restroom after. We were like contemplating getting a drink. Like we were just like la la la.
The room was literally spinning. I was like, this is not good. And I have to drive all the way home. So bad.
I don't know how you got through that.
I
Okay.
was on the verge of slurring words. Like, I was like really slow.
Drive. Like the fact that you drove all that way is actually
Well, I had to get home. I had
Right.
to get, I mean, what was gonna, it was the middle of rush hour. I had to get home.
God, awful. Okay.
Okay,
Well,
anyways, continue.
thanks, Melinda.
Thank you, Melinda.
So the bachelorette part, so these are book differences. So the bachelorette party was not a party. Actually, the girls ended up just staying home. And
Okay.
actually, I don't even know if I think Monica was there. I'm not 100%. And again, we're not like deep dive connoisseurs. Like if we get something wrong here, people just like, keep it moving. Um, but the girls stay home and the guys go out. So that is the difference. I liked that the girls went out.
Yeah,
'Cause they were,
that was
like,
fun.
painting their nails in the book. It was very childish.
I
Um,
know, that's not a bachelorette party.
no,
What'd you do for your bachelorette party?
my sisters threw me the freaking best bachelorette party. It was so good. We went
Really? Did you
to
stay home? Did you go out? What'd you do?
no, we no, Alicia, we flew into San Francisco, 12 of my best friends, and they picked us up in a limo, and we
My God.
stayed in this, like, huge, huge suite where it was, like, one common room and then, like, a few bedrooms. It was the best. It was so fun, and we did, like, all these fun we went to a dueling piano bar, and then we went to, um, this, like, dance club that was, like, a Michael Jackson versus Prince night, and so it
That's
was, like,
fun.
all 1980s music, which was really fun. It was the best.
That
It was
is
really so good.
awesome. That is so cool.
Yeah.
I had the best bachelorette party ever. I mean, we didn't go anywhere. I don't know, like, none of my friends really did any of that. Like, flew or traveled for it. Like, I've never traveled for a bachelorette party, but
Really
we went,
nice.
yeah, never. My sister threw it for me. Well, my sister and Lily. I think it was Lily. I feel like it was. Anyways,
It's in the brain.
maybe
It's
I'm giving her credit where
Hannah. It was your sister and Lily.
okay. Cause no, they did my bride baby shower. So maybe I'm mixing that. I don't remember. Anyways, I know for sure my sister.
That sound memorable.
Yeah. But we went to a karaoke bar,
Oh, how
and
fun.
if you know me and my group, we
I
can
know.
freaking carry freaking okie. We don't need a bar. We don't even need a mic. We just have to. Someone has to say, "Do you want to do karaoke?" And then we will be doing karaoke.
What is your karaoke song?
My when people ask me that, my go-to or the one that I'm gonna hit is Neon Moon. No? Does it ring a bell?
Wait, is it a country song?
It
Did
is
you
a country song.
You told me this already. Hold
Well,
on.
it's
Oh,
my
Brooks and Dunn. Yeah,
yes,
okay,
Brooks and Dunn,
okay.
Neon Moon. I will hit it every
Can
time.
you just the chorus? Because I feel like my side of the boat will be like, "What the fuck is Neon Moon?" And your side of the boat will be like,
Yeah.
"How does this woman not even know about Neon Moon?"
Melinda is probably like, "Na, na, na."
Shout
What
out.
does
I
the
do
chorus go? I just know the beginning. It's like, when the
yeah,
sun goes down on my side of town, that lonesome feeling or something, something. Lyric, because karaoke, you need the lyrics. I mean, that's the point. You don't need to
you
know
should
it.
be your go-to song, girl. You should know by heart. Every time I listened back to our podcast, it was like, I give Alicia, like, the most amount of shit you could give anybody, but I do have to note that, um, if I am like that with you, it means I really like you.
Because I stand my ground if you also hear
Correct.
the rest of it.
Yeah. Every now and again, though, I'm like, "We're gonna have to agree to disagree here."
I know. That's okay. That's all right.
Okay. While you're looking at Brooks and Dunn lyrics, my
I know.
lordy,
Okay, if
um,
you lose your one and only, there's always room here for the lone.
that
Just
sounds
enough. Just enough to tease.
that
Invite me to your next karaoke.
yes, that actually sounds like such an uplifting bop.
It's not about being proud.
I got that. Okay. Belly approaches Conrad about Laurel in the show, and she's bold about it, and in the
Yes.
book, she didn't outright do that, and That really reminded me that she's 18 in the book and she's 21 in the show.
I
So,
didn't know if I mean, that's kind of a big, giant difference. There's
yeah,
a big difference between an 18-year-old wanting to get married and a 21-year-old. Like, 21's like, "Do you really wanna do that?" And 18's like, "You probably shouldn't do that."
correct.
Crazy.
Let's see. The show finishes she finishes the evening with Taylor
Mhm.
and not Jeremiah. And in the book, she simply returns to the house and climbs into bed with Jeremiah and whispers, "I love you" to his back. So she ends up in the bed with Taylor. She's knocking on that wall. She's being like, "Answer me, answer me."
Mhm.
Obviously, he's wasted asleep.
Yeah,
I'm like, why didn't she even check on him if he was breathing?
I know. He was also taking up the whole entire bed, like, really rude. If he was planning on her coming.
So selfish.
Yeah.
Um,
He's, like,
but yeah,
sprawled out there.
and
That I feel like that knock was, like, her last effort she was gonna give. Like, if he answers, but he's not.
you think, like, she's gonna not move forward a 4-year relationship because he didn't knock on the door when he was drunk?
I think she has already in her heart realized where her heart is, and I think it's not, like, writing on it, but it's, like, almost like, "I'm gonna give it this one last like, he'll answer me because he
Mhm.
loves me," and, like, he's not.
Don't know. I really don't. Um, okay, let's get into
I already said some of my notes that I
into
kinda
what is
sprinkled them.
"Ha ha ha, 12:58 is Corinna."
Yeah, that's when they're doing the dance, and they're like, "Do you wanna go viral?" That's Karina to me, like, once a day. "I'm trying, Karina, what else do you want me to do?"
Like, if you're at a wedding and you're watching those dances,
I know.
so I thought those were very cringe, but per my fraternity husband, my recovering fraternity husband, um, this dance is what fraternities do for sororities to serenade them to, like, party dance, like, house dances or whatever.
Has Bobby been apart?
Of course.
Has
He was in a
he?
fraternity for, like, 4 years.
So it was required of him to
Yeah, so he was like, "Wow, they really got that fraternity vibe down so good," and I was like, "Okay." So, yeah, I thought that that was an interesting perspective. So, that sex scene was so cringe between them.
Oh, yeah, I'm trying to it was such a blip. It was
Well,
so
she didn't want to.
exactly, like, it's so gross because you can tell she's like she basically tells him no, and then he pushes it and, like, "Okay."
Yeah, I was, like, cringing the whole time. I was
Yeah,
like,
that was not,
"Ugh."
like that was not, like, cute, they can't keep their hands off each other, they're about to get married, that was, like nah, I didn't like it.
Yeah. I was trying to do, like, a deep dive vibe, so her white and blue bikini was very bridal, but was that also color coded? Like, she's getting married, she's in blue, she's in white. I don't know. I don't know how to deep dive
You
like that,
tried, good
but
job, though.
we
Good shot.
tried. Um,
Give it a
oh,
go.
we gave it a go. Also, like, Taylor being like to Steven, like, "Oh, we're friends."
I know.
Like, "I want you to get laid." I was like,
That's and Taylor believing her? I am so appreciative, although he didn't push very hard, which that Conrad was like, "Taylor is here, are you gonna keep doing that?"
yeah.
Like, he has to, like, open everybody's freaking eyes because apparently Conrad's the only one awake, like and
Even
Steven's
that
like,
is
"Nah,
like
bruh, it's
yeah.
fine."
He's
And
like,
I'm like, "Steven, do you really believe that?"
"We're friends."
So stupid. Although I do like Denise,
I do
so
too, but Steven hesitated with Denise after she tells him she likes him.
yeah.
Um, and I feel like that's what Steven was, like, waiting for from Taylor, like, to let
Yeah.
him go or to, like I don't know, like, I don't know
I
why I
think
need uh,
it's yeah, I think it's, like, one thing when you are the one saying no, but now if Taylor is saying no to him, then it's like, "Oh, well, now it's real." Like, I was being real, but now, like, you're making it final.
yeah. I also put Laurel and John. I don't have time to care.
Yeah,
Like,
I know.
John needs to get back with the pomegranate margarita woman.
Yes.
Like, bring her back, you know?
I totally forgot that was oh my god, I completely forgot that was the pomegranate girlfriend.
We need to bring her back.
He was, like, a completely different John in the 1st season,
I
like,
know.
the kind that has a girlfriend. Now
Also
he's just, like, a pushover dad that, like, he's just waiting for Laurel.
I
Like, that's a
know,
completely different character.
I know. I, like, can't the heartbreak at the beach, that
Yeah,
I feel like that was the best acting of the entire
it really was. When Conrad, that character, that Chris guy, like, he has, like, 3 lines in this entire show. Like, all he does is, like, brood around, uh, like, he literally doesn't talk that much.
yeah.
Yeah.
I'm a worker now,
I'm
fixing
so
things.
upset, trying to figure out why. And so, this is probably, like, the longest he's talked in the entire show, and it was really good. He's a good actor.
I feel like her being like, "We were nothing," like, did you see the voiceover of Conrad from the book? Where Conrad
Mm-mm.
was like, "I knew in that moment that she felt it too, and I was not gonna give up."
It's so true. I mean, it's so true. She literally just told Taylor, like, what I said, like, 20 minutes earlier
Yeah.
that she loved him, but man, did she dig into Conrad saying, like, "Get away from me." I don't fully get that, why she was so,
Well,
like,
it's
offended by
wrong.
him. Well,
It's
yeah, I guess.
it's wrong morally, I guess.
I think she's more mad that she's like, "Why are you telling me this now? Like,
Right,
why haven't you
right,
told me this?
right,
Why do you tell me this the day what am I supposed to do
right,
with that information the day before our wedding?"
right. It's just a very
What
selfish thing of him too, like,
yeah.
obviously, again, like, we since day one, Alicia's been saying there's so many more options out there, people.
You know what? Let's bring Cam Cameron back.
My husband just said the other day that he thinks Kim Cameron would have been a good addition this season. I'm like, "Where the hell is he? He's in
Where is
Jurassic
he?
Park."
I know. He's getting other jobs.
Um, I don't know, but, like, her walking away, waiting until he doesn't see her, collapsing.
Do you think he believes I don't think he believes that she doesn't want him. I
That's
don't
what
think
that
so.
in the book
Like the
narration,
voiceover,
like, he's get it, like, he understands, like, "Okay, I
she's,
get where we're at now."
like, pushing me away
Yeah.
because she loves me so much.
Well, it's so wrong. I mean, it's
I know.
just so wrong.
I'd probably get married just out of social pressure. Like, everyone's invited. How could I call this off?
Well, I know. Also, Laurel and Steven and John don't know about the cheating yet.
That's right. I have such a hard time remembering that not everyone knows that
Well, they're not talking about it at all.
yeah.
They've, like, just totally moved on.
Yeah. I know, which is crazy. Like, that is, like, the one huge breaker point,
Yeah,
and they stopped talking about it. As soon as she said, like, "Oh, okay, it's fine,"
yeah.
which is
So,
crazy.
let's talk predictions for the next episode. I think
We're gonna get a punch for sure.
Belly is gonna tell Jeremiah what Conrad said.
Belly's gonna tell
Conrad
Jerem I don't think so. I think she's gonna keep it all to herself as another big last Christmas secret.
no, they're gonna have a very big fight about it.
Oh, and then you're right. Maybe that's where the fight because Jer punches Conrad, right?
Well, I think this is what I think. I think Belly is gonna talk to Jeremiah first, or I don't even know if it's like first thing, or you're right, he's going on a dumb fishing trip, which is different from the book. So maybe he gets up early in the morning, but by the time Belly wakes up, he's gone. So then Conrad's, like, walking out, Taylor sees him after her run, yells at him for being such a bad person, right?
Mhm. Mhm. Do
Use
you
your word.
think is Belly mad? Belly's not mad at Jeremiah.
No,
Okay, yeah.
she's mad at
She's
Con
not
I
she's
don't think she's mad in general.
she
Um,
lets him get away with so much.
she coddles him like a mom.
Oh, so much. Like, there was, like, 30 things where I'm like, "I'd be mad about that. I'd be mad about that. I'd be mad about that." I'm like, "I'd be mad. I'd be mad. I'd be mad."
It's like you become a strong wife. You're like, that ain't gonna cut it." My husband had a hot take of, like, the last shot of the show, which interestingly enough, I did see online afterwards, but he's not on social media, so he doesn't really know.
So he really
So
kinda
this is
guessed
really
it.
his hot take. So he says the show ends with a scene of Conrad and Belly reconnecting with a look, and the screen goes black. See, because I've read the book, it's very clear cut in the book.
Yeah, doesn't she just pick she just marries Conrad?
Mm. Yeah,
Yeah. Like, Jer calls it off. Is Jer sad in the book?
they don't really get into it.
Oh, they're just like, "Catch you later, Jer."
Well, they had to, like, wrap it up. It was like an epilogue. It was literally like, epilogue 4 years later or whatever.
Okay, so maybe Paris will be a flash forward. So we're, like, how many years in the future now? Like, we zoomed 4 years ahead. This is as deep as we're getting.
Seriously, Alicia, like, every week I'm like, "Is this fun for people still to listen to?" I don't Molly, if you make it this far, let me
Are you there?
know. Molly, are you there?
Comment if you're here still.
Yeah, like,
Mom?
is this fun? Alicia's notes this week were, like, 2.5 lines. I I tried to give it my all, but I was like, "Is this boring? I don't know."
We should probably wrap it up, though. We are getting we're getting long.
Yeah, the thing that stops the marriage. Oh, the thing that stops the marriage, Conrad, the
The letters.
letters,
We haven't even got to the letters yet.
and the working for the dad. Okay, that's all. I guess we should wrap it.
Let's wrap her up. Put a
Wrap
little
it up.
bow on it.
All right, everyone. Thanks for hanging out with us today on Slay and Pray with Alicia and Corinna. Whether today was a slay, like making it through the week, or a pray, like looking at yourself and dealing with a sick child. We are
Yes.
so glad you spent it with us.
I am Alicia.
And I'm Corinna.
Until next time, we hope you slay all day.
See ya.
Bye.